Zion Williamson had a message for all the people questioning his commitment to the game. In an interview, he said, quote, "If I could play in back-to-backs, I would. Physically, yes, I can, but I work for the Pelicans. They have decided it's not smart to do that right now." How much say do star players have in how much playing time they get?
None.
Yeah, I mean, Melo.
Your playing time is already set.
Mm-hmm.
The coach should know what's the playing time.
Mm.
He know when you coming in the game. He know what minutes he wants you to play. He know why he wants you to play those minutes. So the numbers, the time is already set.
But in a situation like Zion, where they're trying to watch out for his health, he's clearly still the franchise player, even though, they don't really know. Shit, by the time this comes out, he might not be. He might be on another team, but with the trade deadline. But is it different when someone's coming off of injury, or they're still trying to handle him differently, or
it's science and analytics versus actual reality, the feel for the game.
Do you think that gets in the way too much though? Because I feel like
yeah. Sometimes but I do understand their side though, because look, we have the history of you having these injuries, and this is what's happening, and you playing back to back. So we have the stats and the analytics to share that and to prove that.
Right.
So yeah, we're gonna stand firm in the analytics. You playing well, you want to play, you feel good, but the science is saying that if you do X, Y, Z, you're gonna have another injury.
Yeah.
So it's a fucked up situation to be in as a player though. Like somebody like him who's Zion is 2?
He must be.
Right?
22, 23, can't be that old.
Back to backs.
He's still pretty young, man.
Yeah.
No.
You can't play back to backs. You can't. I want to play, especially if you feel like you're healthy. But it's also got to be a healthy conversation a real conversation between Zion and the staff.
Right.
Because it's like, yo, look, if I can play, let me play. If I tell you my shit aching, then that means it's really aching. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, we gotta have a better report.
It's also the coach though, because I've had situations with my coach. I've been on time constraints where it's sometimes when you out there and you're in the groove, man, you feel like, yo, I don't care. I deal with the pain later. You know what I mean? And you want to just win the game.
Trying to protect you from yourself.
The ones that's the scientists we call them back there. The ones yo, I don't think this is right for him, whatever. But it also depends on the injury. It depends on the player too, because some players now is yo, I don't want to risk it. You know what I'm saying? And you got some people that fight through it. We've seen it, with a lot of people. So it's a little bit of both. It's a lot of the science, but it's also the player too. You know what I'm saying?
Does it feel like it's just on the outside looking in, it feels like that's when the business sort of comes in more than the play, right? Because as basketball players, I feel like y'all just want to play. Y'all just want to get out there and do what y'all got to do. But if you didn't, his specific quote was, "I work for the New Orleans Pelicans," and that seemed like code to me that they have to protect their investment, whether it's letting him play and getting the most out of him, or saving him and using him as an asset to help improve the team in whatever way, shape, or form. Is that some of those moments where you feel like the game feels more business-like than it is just about the purity of what happens?
That sounds like a jab a little bit.
Yeah,
though.
but that's yo, I'm tired of y'all. I'm tired of y'all saying that it's my fault.
Right.
Look at them niggas over there. Look at the organization. They the ones who telling me I can't play. So don't ask me this shit no more. That's the energy that I'm getting from that interview. And then you can tell that it's a little static over there because he telling you he want to play. I want to fucking play.
Damn.
And he should. I think he should then.
I don't think they really know what they want to do with Zion. Do they want to keep him? Do they want to trade him? They looking at he's still young. Right, we gonna take our time with seeing if he can play in back-to-backs and all of that. This is a real live investment though, champ.
Yeah.
So they gotta really figure that out.
What's the what is the time is up for an NFL rookie? Now the time is shortened. So it used to be you're a first round pick, you that guy, you may get 3 years to try to get your shit right before they get you out of there.
And even to add to that, do you think, in addition to that, the Luka trade may have shortened whatever timeline that is, as far as how much this team wants to invest in this
But is
first
it longer
overall
for the
pick.
NBA, for like an NBA first rounder?
I thought it was long, but after this trade, now I don't know.
Okay, so a top 5 guy, like let's just say that, right?
Yeah.
One of us, let's just say one of us,
Yes.
we have from our rookie year to our 3rd year
Okay.
to develop.
Mm.
Like by the time you get your 3rd year, everybody should know what type of player you're gonna like basically be.
Yeah.
But you also gotta understand, like, this kid's getting drafted at 19. So Luka was, 17 when he got drafted? 18?
Luka played pro at 16. So
But he got drafted at 18.
Yeah.
So, like, they more likely to be like, all right, he's young.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I just feel like,
it's a window though.
yeah,
to your
you know
point,
what I'm saying? Because
it's a
it's like in NFL, like, like, okay, this nigga can't do no wrong right now.
Mm.
But by that 3rd year, they'll treat him worse than they'll do an undrafted rookie.
Mm.
If he ain't figured his shit out yet.
Yeah.
You know
But that's because they already have the blueprint of how fast you're supposed to develop.
Yeah.
Right. So if you don't hit those marks in development,
Yeah.
then you at that point in time they gotta look elsewhere.
Yeah.
They gotta start figuring shit out.
Feels like they gotta have their contingency plan already in order when it's like, all right, if this dude isn't hitting these benchmarks at 3
Man,
years.
it's always a plan A, plan B, and a
Yeah.
plan C. It's
Shit weird. It's like a fall from grace almost. Like how the red carpet, like, private plane, you get out there, you get your first round pick, you know what I'm saying? Treatment. And then you could tell when like motherfuckers feel that energy change.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
when coach stopped, like, even just like, man, go ahead, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you come off the field, like, what'd you say, coach? Like, no, you good.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. And they talking to you but not looking at you. Toast.
Yeah. But you can get drafted first round, y'all be trash, and they draft another kid in the same position that next year to put pressure on that person. So you know what I'm saying? I've seen that too. So it really depends on how good the team is. Whether they got the time to wait for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, some of the worse off teams, they got a little bit more time to work with you. Some of the teams that's trying to win now, they ain't got that much time to wait for you.